So same as yesterday, pretty short, okay? It's just multiplying not only binomial times binomial, monomial times a binomial, binomial times a trinomial, okay? They just get a little bigger, a little uglier, right? A rectangle. First thing you want to think, what shape does that make? Looks like that, okay? I don't know if that's exactly, but that's a rectangle. It has a length. That's one dimension. It has a width. I know that looks longer, so you're arguing to yourself, well, that's got to be the length. Who cares? Area is length times width. Area is width times length. It's the same thing. If you multiply the two dimensions, you get the area. Doesn't matter which one's length or width. Okay, doesn't matter what order we do that in. Okay, so length 5x plus 2 times the width x squared plus 2x plus 1. I'm not going to even bother trying to do algebra tiles with this. Okay, that's crazy. We don't even have, when I multiply x by x squared and get x cubed, do we even have a symbol for that? No. This model falls apart. So we have distributive law, okay. Might get a little bit confusing, but we can do it. We have a diagram, an area diagram. This is probably my preferred way, okay. On one side, this one's longer, so let's put it at the top. X squared, I have positive 2x, I have a 1, and on this leg, I'm going to go 5x, and I got a 2. And if you remember what I said yesterday, how many terms are we looking for here? Let's do our little grids. How many boxes do I have? I got 6 boxes. They all got to get filled. Okay? What is 5x times x squared with a hand? Colton's on yet? 5x cubed. No peanut allergies, are? Okay. Okay, 5x times 2x. Mac? We want to look up here, not in our phone. With a hand, who's got it? Anybody? Nobody likes candy? Huh? Nobody likes chocolate? You already got one, Calvin. 5x times 2x. Shay. Mac. I don't reward wrong answers. Multiply 10x squared. 5x times 1. Come on, guys, it's an easy chocolate bar. Matt. Oh, God, you're smart, man. Oh, sorry. Think so? Well, one for the coefficient, one for the variable. I'll give him half of a candy for the 5 and a half a candy for the x, okay? 2 times x squared. Nicole. Two x times 2. Already got one. Bailey already got one. Yes. 4 x. Just say 4x. Okay. Oh, sorry, Shay. Okay. The hardest one. Tessa? Liam. 2 times 1? Good man. All right. 6 terms. Add them all up. I have, let's do it down here. 5x cubed. You probably want to collect as you go. Okay. How many x squareds do I have? I have 10 and 2. That's 12x squareds. How many x's? 5 and 4. 9 x's, and 2's all by itself. Okay? It's simplified down to 4 terms, but important, we should get 6 terms right off the bat. Okay? If you use an area diagram, it's pretty hard to miss it. That's why it's nice. Okay? Distributive property. Okay, you might like this way. Okay? Take whatever the first number is, multiply it by everything in the brackets. That's like grade 9. Okay? 5x times x squared, 5x times 2x, 5x times 1. That gives us 5x cubed, 10x squared, and 5x. Then take the second thing, 2, multiply it by everything in the brackets. Okay? 2 times x squared is 2x squared. 2 times 2x is 4x. 2 times 1 is 2. How many terms do I have here? Who's got a hand? Okay, that's the left hand this time. I'll go with that. Alicia? 6. Nobody else is putting their hand up. That was pretty bad. Okay, collect like terms. It's nice when you got lots of things to underline as you go. 5x cubed, x squareds, here's a couple. Oh, here's 10 more. That's 12. X's, there's 5. There's 4, there's 9x. Finally, I got 2. Everything's underlined. I didn't miss anything. Okay? I should have the same answer. Do I? Is this the same as this? Yeah, it better be, right? Doesn't matter which way you do it. You better get the same answer. Okay? So, which way do you like? This way, this way? Yeah, make a choice. I would recommend it, but you know what? That's fine too. Okay? Yeah, there's a little shortcut. There's guys, if you go online and Google it, oh, I can do that without even simplifying it all in my head in one step. Does he get any more points than you guys do? No. Okay? It's not a contest, guys. We just want to get the right answer. Okay? It'll just get a little bigger. This is actually help for exponents, right? I'm not going to do that one, but what's our first term here? Well, it depends, right? I would just do this. I would do that. Whoop. Don't need the plus. X minus 5 and space them out a bit, right? Okay? But just this one, what is x cubed times x squared? Hands? Emily? Yeah. When you're multiplying with the same base, add the exponents. Getting low, getting low. It's like a saucer, so make it like a saucer. That's fine. Okay. This one. If you're doing area diagram, it shouldn't matter that the binomial is second. Okay? Because you're probably going to want to, and you don't have to do it this way. It's just, I have more space this way than this way. So that's why I've been putting the binomial here. But you know what? You don't have to. Okay, it doesn't matter. You can make your grid this way too, right? How many boxes do I have? 6 boxes. Just got to fill them all in, multiply them out. Distributive law, like I say, just remember when we had a binomial times a monomial. Do you like looking at it like that? Or would you rather look at it like this? Whoop, that's not even it. Okay? If this is what it takes to get the right answer, just rewrite it. You want to rewrite it with a binomial first? Be my guest. But just to show you, you don't really have to. Let's take the first one, multiply it by everything in the brackets. 2y squared times y minus 6. That'll give me 2 terms. let's take the next thing and times it by everything in the brackets. Okay? Minus 3y times y minus 6. And I'm going to run out of room. Okay, and then negative 7 times everything in the brackets. Okay, you can do it like that. How many terms am I going to get here? 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. I'm going to get the same thing either way. This is obviously more confusing. Okay? But feel free. Maybe you like that way. All right? Okay, and this guy, you know what? I'm not going to give you that on a test. You're not going to see that on the government exam. That's like kind of like a bonus question, okay? All right, but this is important. You'll get this. I guarantee it. All right? This one question is probably 2% of your total mark. Because you're going to see it on my test. You're probably going to see it on the government exam. You're probably going to see it on the midterm. Okay? So pays attentions. Three binomials. Three binomials. What if I just said to you, what's the volume of this shape? You would go, oh, okay. Well, this shape is a box, which is also known as a rectangular prism. And my formula says volume is base area times the height. What's the base area? It's this shape here. That's a rectangle. So that is x plus 1 length times width times the height, and there's my height, x plus 5. What do I have here? 3 binomials. I need to multiply them together. Okay, what do we do? Do you try to do all 3 at the same time? The answer is no. Okay, so that is what we want here. Write an expression which represents the volume in, we have units, so centimeters times centimeters times centimeters. That's centimeters cubed. That's it. Okay, that's an expression for the volume. Length times width times height, or base area times height, same thing, because the base area is a rectangle. Yeah, it didn't look very good, does it? Okay, now what's all this garble? Expand. Okay, let's do my favorite little joke. Done. It's expanded. No, not that easy. Write it so that it looks in this form. Remember some of those exponent questions? Write it in this form. Make it look like that. That's what they're saying. Well, you know what? If you multiply this out, it'll probably look like that. So let's just expand it. Let's just multiply it out. What do we do? You guys know how to multiply a binomial times a binomial times a binomial? I'm going to say no, because I don't know how to do that. But I do know how to multiply a binomial times a binomial. So let's start there. Just multiply the first 2 together. You know how to do that. What's this times this? What method do you want to do? Like I said, there's 4 ways. Okay? I'm not going to do area diagram. I'm going to do FOIL. But if you like area diagram, you do your whole assignment that way. Okay? FOIL. First, x times x is x squared. Outside, 2 times x, or x times 2. Same thing. Inside, 1 times x is 1x. I don't have to write the 1, but you can. Why not? Okay? Last is 1 times 2, which is 2. Can I simplify this? What is this simplified? Who can tell me? Tyrell?
X squared.
Running out, guys. Better put your hands up if you want any before they're gone. Okay, that's the first two. This is multiplied by x plus 5. So bring it down here, and now multiply it by x plus 5. Okay? Just FOIL first, then multiply a binomial times a trinomial. Well, I don't know if I know how to do that yet, but I've got a couple of examples here. We just did that. Okay? This one, I'll use a diagram. All right? So on this side, I'm going to go x positive 5. On this one, I'm going to go x squared, 3x, and 2. This times this, x cubed. 3x times x, 3x squared. 2 times x, 2x. Bottom row, 5x squared, 15x, and 6. Annika? That's right. Okay, do I have 6 terms? Do I have 6 correct terms? Add them up. X cubed, how many x squareds do you have? 8x squareds. How many x's do you have? 17 and 10. Is that in this form? Ax cubed, bx squared, bx squared, cx, cx, d. Someone tell me, what's the value of c with a hand? Liam. Yeah. What's the value of b? Colton. Yeah, okay? That's in this form. You can find anything out if you want. Okay? D is 10. So, this is the same thing. That's the same thing. Okay? Does it matter which one you do first? Could I do this by doing this first? Foiling that, then multiplying it by the first binomial? Sure. Like 12 is 2 times 3 times 2. Is it also 3 times 2 times 2? Is it also 2 times 2 times 3? Doesn't matter what order you multiply this stuff in. Okay? So if you like, for some strange reason, to do the second 2 first, hey, fine, be my guest. Okay, you're going to get a trinomial, and then you multiply it by the binomial. I recommend doing it this way, but if you want to do distributive law, that's fine. Okay, get a final answer, simplify it. Okay, like I said, this you're going to see again. I guarantee it. Okay, so that's it, guys. 1, 3, 5, 6, 8. On Monday, I'll just give you a couple of more, maybe a little picture to go with it. Maybe we're going to talk about area, subtracting a chunk from another chunk, but using polynomials. Then you have rewrites, and then you know what's going on next week, right? Okay? It's going to be busy. Got this test, you got a midterm. It's going to be fun. Sorry?